Hello and welcome. In today's video we are going to talk about the differences between tuning low G and high G, and to do so I'm going to demonstrate that with a tuning device, a clip-on tuner, as well as an app, so that hopefully I am covering everyone and their different tuning styles. I'm making this video because my patron Karen sent in this question, and it reads, can you tune a low G uke using a clip-on tuner? How do you do that? Can you do a short tutorial, please? I've searched YouTube and I couldn't find an answer. So Karen, thank you so much for submitting that question. So I will be answering it with the clip-on tuner, but the other devices as well, just to make sure that anyone else who's looking for an answer gets one. All right, so let's start with the clip-on tuner, since that was Karen's question, and I think many of you have clip-on tuners. So I have two of them. I have one that looks like this, and I have another one that looks like this. I actually like this one a lot more. It's a lot more responsive. It's the one that came with like the Enya accessories, but I love the look of this one, so I'm using this one for the video. So clip-on tuners have multiple settings, even if they only have one button, which is kind of awesome. So this one only has the power button. The little monster one only has one on the little butt. So that button allows you to switch the settings. So when you look at a clip-on tuner, if you see the setting for C, that means chromatic. Let me go to the next setting, and both of these have a G now, and that is for guitar. Next would be bass, B for bass. Next is V for violin, and then finally U for ukulele. Most people want to go and tune their ukulele using the U, but I actually recommend that everyone tunes with the C setting, chromatic. Chromatic is not going to be biased to listening to a specific string. It's going to listen to all of the vibrations coming from your instrument, and it's going to respond and allow you to tune that way. So for example, on a high G ukulele or on a low G ukulele, the tuner is just going to read G, and I'll be able to tune on G. If I have the tuner on the ukulele setting, but if I try to tune a low G ukulele with the ukulele setting, this tuner won't detect that the string is correct, because a low G string is an octave lower. Now this one is doing just fine picking up G, so you do have some tuners that will pick it up, but to be on the safest side, just go to the C setting and chromatic, especially if you've just bought a new uke and the strings are really tight and you go to the ukulele setting, the reading on here will not be correct, so please be careful. Okay, the next category of people that tune with other devices, it's probably an app. This one's called Piano Tuner. It's like piano without the I, and it's a free app. I use it because it's free. So I have it on my phone. Now the difference between a clip-on tuner and a tuning app like this, the tuning app is going to be listening to any sound coming from the environment, which means that if someone has a screaming baby next to you and you're trying to tune, the baby's gonna be the one that the app is listening to. However, clip-on tuners operate on vibration, so if you're clipped onto the instrument, doesn't matter who's screaming next to you, the clip-on tuners are just tuning the instrument, which is super cool. So on the app, because I just have a regular standard tuner, it's gonna tell me exactly what the reading is. Sometimes people set their tuner to ukulele, so make sure you go on your settings. Like I think there's an app called Guitar Tuna, like tuna fish, and then the uke teacher has also a tuning app. I would not set it to ukulele. Again, I would set it to chromatic. Chromatic will read all of the notes. Now, if you have something fancy like the Roadie 3 tuner, the Roadie 3 allows you to tune to metronome, and it's a string winder. So I can go to tuner on the app and then go to set my own instrument. So this one already has an option for low G because I programmed it that way. And so now the tuner is telling me to tune G string. And so when I put the Roadie tuner, it doesn't really clip on. It actually goes around the tuning heads. And then I pick with my other hand. This will beep once it's already in tune, and then I can go to the next string and this string winder will rotate until the note is perfectly in tune. It's really handy. And I don't need to do anything. And I don't need to worry about talking next to the device because it tunes for me. In this video, I've been using my E6 ukulele from Enya. This ukulele comes in several different tones, and it has a built-in amplifier system that makes it sound like it's hooked up to an amp, and it has effects, but it's not hooked up to anything. It's actually a really cool feature. I added a low G to this instrument because I wanted to perform with it, but it comes with a standard high G tuning when you order this instrument. If you have any more questions about tuning or tuners, please comment them down below. I am so happy to answer these technical questions and to help anybody in any way that I can. Please join our Patreon fam if you would like me to answer a question in video format. It only costs $5 to join Patreon, and if you sign up for a yearly membership, you even get a discount. So join us on Patreon. I'll see you there. Alrighty, everybody, take care. Ciao.